So, magandang buhay! Ako nga pala, si Teacher Jenny, ang inyong magiging science teacher for this school year. So, welcome grade 6. So, for our most essential learning competency based on milk, so the learner should be able to describe the appearance and uses of homogeneous and heterogeneous mixture. Okay, let's get started to our first lesson. Mixture and their characteristics. The different materials around you vary depending on their composition. Some of them appear in their pure form while others are combinations of simpler materials. What are pure substances? Pure substances are divided into two. We have elements, which means are pure substances made up of one kind of material, while compounds are the combination of two or more elements that are chemically combined. Pure substances are kind of matter that is made up of one or more kinds of atoms. Examples are salt, sugar, water. Let us understand mixture. So mixture is a combination of two or more substances present in a varied proportion. Gloves, alcohol, face masks, are they all example of mixture? Why? Okay, great. They are all example of mixtures because they were made using the combination of different materials. What is this picture? Good job. This is halo-halo. So what are the ingredients of halo-halo? We have, okay, this is ice cream, ube, leche plan, buko, banana, sugar, langka. We have nata de coco. We have evaporated milk, sweet potato or kamote. This one is condensed milk and also kaong and lots of different fruits. Why halo-halo is a mixture? You can distinguish some pieces of corn, bananas, beans, and other materials that make up the mixture in halo-halo. The mixed materials can be classified depending on the appearance of the resulting mixture. Each of the combined or mixed materials can be identified or distinguished from one another. There are two types of mixture. First is homogeneous mixture, and second, heterogeneous mixture. Let us first know what is homogeneous mixture. Homogeneous mixture contains substances that are evenly mixed and is uniform throughout in terms of physical appearance. While heterogeneous mixture contains component substances that are usually easy to distinguish. Homogeneous mixture have uniform. When we say uniform, it is the same composition where the substances are evenly mixed. According to Merriam-Webster, homogeneous defines as of the same or a similar kind or nature, of uniform structure or composition throughout, having the property that if each variable is replaced by a constant times that variable, the constant can be factored out, having each term of the same degree if all variables are considered. So which means homogeneous here means the same or alike. Here are the examples of what we call the homogeneous mixture. We have salt and water, and 3-in-1 coffee powder and hot water. Are you ready for our experiment? Okay. But before that, let us answer this first. What do you think will happen if we are going to mix salt and water? How about 3-in-1 coffee powder to hot water? Okay, let's see in our experiment in the next slide. Put some salt, rock salt, or any kind of salt in a glass of water, then continues to stir it. Continue stirring it until the rock salt or the salt is gone. In the right side, after stirring it well, the rock salt is not visible. So meaning, the rock salt dissolves in water. So that is what we call the homogeneous mixture. How about the 3-in-1 coffee powder? What do you think will happen here? So as you can see, the powdered coffee here dissolves too fast because the water is too hot. Okay, mix evenly. And what do you think will happen? Okay, there is no evidence of the coffee powder. So this is what we called also the homogeneous mixture. So let us define first or know what is composed of homogeneous mixture. Homogeneous mixture, we have here the solution. Under the solution, we have the solute and solvent. So solution meaning is formed when one substance dissolved in another substance. While the meaning of the solute, the substance that is being dissolved or seems to disappear. In Tagalog, ito yung bagay or ito yung ingredients na kung saan ay nawala. Ito yung natunaw. Solvent, on the other hand, is the one that dissolves. In Tagalog, ito yung tumutunaw. Okay. Next. Example. Sugar and water. Sugar is the ingredients which we are going to call that as solute and water as solvent. Is that clear? Okay. Let us look the other slide. So this one is the picture of a solution or a sugar solution. We have the water, which is the solvent, and sugar is the solute. So if these two are evenly mixed, then it turned out a sugar solution. Then that is the time that we're going to call that as solution. So remember, water is called the universal solvent because it is capable of dissolving more substances than any other liquid. This is important to every living things on Earth. This allows the water molecule to become attracted to many other different types of molecules. Process of dissolving. We say soluble if the solid solute completely dissolved in the liquid solvent, while insoluble if it is not. So I have here a picture of soluble and insoluble. So which one here is the soluble and which one is the insoluble? So are you ready? Okay, let's figure out the first picture of the first example. Sugar plus water is equal to sugar plus water. What do you think is that? Okay, that is soluble. And the other one is insoluble because sand didn't dissolve in the water. While if the components are both liquid, the term miscible or immiscible is used. Miscible, liquids that can dissolve in one another. Immiscible, on the other hand, liquids that do not dissolve in one another. Take a look at the examples here. Vinegar and water is miscible. Why? Because vinegar and water dissolve in one another. How about oil and water? No, it didn't. Because oil and water do not dissolve in one another. Heterogeneous mixture. So here are some examples of heterogeneous in food. Heterogeneous defines as consisting or dissimilar or diverse ingredients or constituents or mix. Heterogeneous mixture contains component substances that are usually easy to distinguish. Let us answer this. Identify what is being described in each statement. Select from the list of words below. Mixture with components that are easily distinguished. Is it A, heterogeneous mixture? Letter B, homogeneous mixture. I will count 5 only. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, the correct answer here is, what do you think? Okay, very good. That is heterogeneous mixture because of the word can be easily distinguished. Again, number 2, mixture with components that cannot be easily distinguished. Is it heterogeneous mixture or letter B, homogeneous mixture? Good job. This is homogeneous mixture. Take note of the word here, cannot be easily distinguished. So for our next activity, identify if the mixture is homogeneous or heterogeneous mixture. So the first one here, fruit salad. What do you think is the correct answer here? Is it homogeneous or heterogeneous? Okay, this is with different lots of fruits. That is heterogeneous mixture. Who got it correct? Okay, awesome. Cup of hot coffee. Is it homogeneous or heterogeneous? Very good. That is homogeneous mixture. How about blood? Okay, awesome. That is homogeneous too. How about salt water? Salt water is also homogeneous mixture. Pork sinigang. Pork sinigang is great. Heterogeneous mixture. Who got it 5? Okay, good job. Don't forget, mixture is a substance made by mixing other substances together. When two or more elements or compounds mix together, not necessarily in a definite ratio, and do not interact chemically, then the resulting substance is known as a mixture. Remember also, homogeneous mixture or mixtures which components cannot be easily seen or identified. While heterogeneous mixtures are mixtures which components cannot be easily see the components or ingredients. Solubility. The term solubility means the amount of solute, if any, that can be dissolved in a volume of solvent. Soluble, when a substance will dissolve in another substance. Example, salt and water. Insoluble, when a substance will not dissolve in another substance, that is sand and water. While miscible and immiscible, miscible liquids that dissolve freely in one another in any proportion. Immiscible liquids that are not soluble in each other. Now it's your turn. Answer the following learning tasks given below. So for learning task 1, number 1, study the given sample materials. Identify the type of mixtures for each sample. So 1 to 10, you're going to answer here homogeneous or heterogeneous only. For number or learning task 2, determine the changes that will happen in the materials when mixed together. Copy the chart below in your notebook or in your pad paper. With the assistance of your family members, prepare the materials as presented in the table below. So the steps are: mix the pair of materials, 1 spoon each, and place them in separate containers for you to easily compare and observe them. 2. Describe the appearance of the resulting mixtures by checking the appropriate column in the table below. So here are the materials that you're going to need. You're going to prepare: sugar and water, oil and water, vinegar and water, salt and pepper, leaf and water. So you're going to answer here, or you're going to check only if sugar and water is visible or not. So you're going to check it. Uniform, is it homogeneous, or non-uniform, heterogeneous? And state of matter, which is solid, liquid, gas, or plasma. So you're going to check it here. Which mixture or mixture is or are uniform in appearance? Why? Which mixture is or are non-uniform in appearance, and why? Next one, learning task 2, Part B. Using the same materials you use in Part A, observe the mixtures if after some time the solute materials will be visible or settled down. Complete the table below for your observation. Copy and complete the table in your notebook. So the mixtures are sugar and water, oil and water, vinegar and water, salt and pepper, leaf and water. So this one, you're going to copy the words here and then put it here on the two tables here, the blank table. Is it sugar and water materials visible or settled down, or materials that did not settle down, or materials that dissolved? So you're going to copy the words here and then put it here in the blank rows. So based on your data in part 1, you're going to answer here. So which mixtures are homogeneous? Describe the appearance of homogeneous mixture. Which mixtures are heterogeneous, or describe the appearance of a heterogeneous mixture. So for learning task 3, read the characteristics of mixture given in the second column. Identify if it is homogeneous or heterogeneous mixture. Place a check mark under the column and copy your answer in your notebook. But then you're going to answer it here as homogeneous or heterogeneous only, not check. Is that clear? Okay, so you're going to answer here again, homogeneous or heterogeneous mixture. Okay? I hope you learned a lot today session. God bless everyone. Keep safe. Thank you everyone. Thanks for watching.